Shalanda Michelle, where we are born to thrive by thinking differently, living differently, and working differently. Today we have none other than Coach Nana Kwame, and that's another name you go by.
Yes.
Michael.
Michael, yes.
There's so many names you go by.
So many. Michael.
So give us an introduction. Who are you?
Michelle, thank you very much for this platform. It's been over a year. I wanted to be on it, and she's been giving me excuses. You know what I mean? My name is Michael Adomako, and my African name is Nana Kwame. I'm from Ghana. I'm a proud Ashanti. Yes.
Ashanti! We're in the same tribe. My husband is Ashanti.
I'm a combat sports coach, a fitness instructor, and I love it.
And you are a pro fighter. I remember it was in 2020 that you were actually a participant in a pro fighting contest here in Dubai. That was awesome to see an actual Ghanaian represented on such a platform. I know we were rooting from you all the way in Abu Dhabi. We were just so proud to say that that's our brethren there representing Ghana, our country, you know, on that platform. Because you're a professional fighter. You've also not only fought professionally in Dubai, but you fought professionally in Thailand. Is that correct?
Yes, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yes, I had an event in Dubai. It was an infusion fight night where I got featured in the fight. It's been a while since I fought, so I got featured in the fight. It was amazing. It was a very big platform for me. And also, just like Michelle said, I had a couple of fights back in Thailand. I stayed in Thailand for 6-7 months. The whole journey has been challenging, it's been crazy, it's been hectic. And at the long run, it's been very rewarding. And first, I want to say thank you to God for everything. It's been amazing.
Let me go into my questions because these are the things that I want to ask you so you can answer them for people that aspire to go after their dreams, that aspire to do what they love, not to just to get a job, just to make money, but to actually wake up every morning and be like, wow, I'm actually doing what I've been gifted and purposed to do. So I'm going to start off with a quote from Mark Twain. He said, find a job you enjoy doing, and you would never have to work a day in your life. My first question to you is, Mr. Coach Nana, when did you discover what you love to do?
I was in university, I think, probably in my first year. I just had a thing for combat sports. I started with Taekwondo a little bit. After tertiary, I just fell in love with it. And I was a graduate. I stopped working for a while. I just pursued my career, which back in Ghana, it's a crazy move. But then when I realized my passion for it, I just kept on going. And it's been a fulfilling journey.
Awesome. So my next question to you is, did someone notice this talent in you?
With you, I didn't even notice it myself. Got to a time, I paused for a moment in my room and I was praying. I'm like, God, what is wrong with me? I'm a graduate. Anytime I go to work, I don't like it. I sleep in the office every time. Got to a time, I think one of my relatives kind of realized that no, this guy, he's on a different path. Him being my uncle, he kind of motivated me to do whatever you want to do. If it doesn't work out, come back and then go back to school again and follow his advice. There's been no regrets.
So it was your uncle. There's always, I feel there's always someone that kind of motivates you and give you that confidence to say you're on the right path. Keep going. I see that this is your gift and your talent. So thank God for your uncle. Were your parents on board with your career choice?
I remember some couple of years back where my siblings and my parents having a meeting about me. Like, what's happening to our brother? Is he going crazy? How is his life going? He's not working. He's stressed. What's happening to him? My parents look back at it and they're like, you're proud.
So with that being said, what is your advice to parents on their kids' career?
The first thing I think every parent should ensure is that your son or daughter needs to be educated. No matter the path they choose in life, it sets them apart from those who are not. Allow your kid to try stuff out. Allow your kid to try something that they feel like is their passion. Even if you think it's stupid, something that brings them joy, makes you happy, it's really important.
Can you give the viewers some advice on following their passion?
My opinion is, follow what makes you happy. As long as you're not offending anyone, as long as you don't, it's not a criminal act of something. Perhaps you're gonna fail a couple of times. It's okay, just keep trying. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. And when you succeed in whatever they makes you happy, don't stop there. I think the issue with people is they stop there when they realize that, oh, this thing I did is actually what God wants me to do. It all comes down to being happy and most importantly, being successful. Keep learning, keep your mind open, keep your mind active, and that way things can be better.
I agree with that wholeheartedly, that you should try new things, different things, expose yourself, especially when it comes to kids. So for them to find out what they love to do, expose them to a myriad of different activities. Let them do horseback riding, let them play polo, let them play soccer, let them play American football, let them play cricket. Find out what they're good at, you know? Yeah, I agree with that. And then once you find that thing that you're good at, do it, you know, and become excellent in it, and then make a lot of money at that. And then what you want to do is have multiple streams of income. Invest that money to do other things. So those vehicles can always be bringing you money
100%,
in, right?
100%.
Yeah.
And if I could add to this, and I think the reason why a lot of parents, especially the black African parents, they get caught up in the space where they're like, go to school, get a degree, find a job. We don't really understand the whole concept of wealth and building generational wealth and all that.
Okay, I love that answer. So Dave Ramsey, he's an American radio host. He's a financier. He gives money advice to individuals. He has his favorite quote, live like no one else, so you can live like no one else. Meaning, if you live in a challenging way right now, you'll be able to enjoy incredible opportunities and advantages later. Some celebrities come to mind: Steve Harvey, Tiffany Haddish, as well as Tyler Perry. What is something you had to do in order to follow your passion? Tiffany Haddish said she slept in her car. I think it was actually Steve Harvey and Tyler Perry. They probably had the same exact story. My husband himself, he said he came with $50 in his pocket and he had to go back 2 or 3 times before he actually stayed here and got accepted with the team. So was there one story that you can remember, like a rags to riches story that kind of like, okay, I had to go through this, you know, rejection, I had to go through this turmoil, I had to go through this adversity, but you know what? That just made me stronger, and it made me persevere, and it made me come out on top. Can you remember like one event or something that you had to press through, you know, to get you to where you are now?
I've been in UAE, I think 4 to 5 years now, and I think the first year I bought a Camry. I slept in my car for 2 weeks. I parked down at my apartment, the downstairs of it. I slept in my car 2 weeks. I kept on praying. I was grateful to God and everything. But then the reason why I keep sleeping in my car was I was trying to tell myself, don't get too comfortable.
Oh, Jesus!
I was trying to tell myself, don't get too comfortable. You know how you started. Now you got a car. Keep pushing. Training my clients in Dubai and stuff, and renting a hotel and all that. But then sometimes I just sleep in my car for that night and all that. I just sleep in my car, and my friends keep asking me, "Yo, are you crazy? What's going on?" And I keep telling them it's a mindset thing for me. Because as human beings, we get comfortable with whatever we get. My mind keeps telling me, "Okay, you're still not there. You gotta keep pushing." And a year later, I bought another car, and the same car. I go a place, I'm sleeping there. Sometimes I push myself to a certain limit where I still sleep in my car sometimes. I mean, not like the way I used to, like the whole night or something. But then I sleep in my car a couple of hours sometimes, just for me to know the small head. It's a way of me. It's a way for me to condition my mind properly. Being grateful for how far God has brought me, and then knowing that if I don't stay relaxed and I keep pushing, God can bless me with more. So I believe the sky is the limit. I mean, we just gotta keep pushing. If there's a gate, perhaps I'm gonna be the next Bill Gates in Africa. I just believe that I just gotta keep pushing. And just like Michelle said, my passion is to teach people about combat sports and being healthy and all that fitness stuff. But then I realized it doesn't end there. Streams of income needs to come in. Now I'm trying to get into cryptocurrency, real estate and all that. We just gotta try and make it. We just gotta keep pushing, and we definitely will get there.
That's funny because me and my husband was just having this conversation today about being comfortable. Like sometimes, like you got food in your fridge. Like our fridge is full now, right? Your rent paid, your bills paid. You got a little money left over. You're comfortable, but you always have to think about what's next. Okay, how can we flip this money? How can we grow this money? You know, you don't get comfortable. But as you get comfortable, that's when, you know, problems start to creep up because you relaxed and you just got a little too laid back, you know. So we are natural, I guess the word is conquerors. Like we should always be having something to aspire towards. Even I follow Dr. Bill Winston. He's a pastor from the U.S. and he says that, you know, when your faith does one thing, don't stop there. Put it to work again. Your faith is like a servant. No one has a servant. You're not going to pay someone and you be like, okay, well, you're done working in the kitchen. Go sit down and rest. No. I'm going to send them to go clean the bathroom, go clean the balcony, go clean here. So that's same with your faith. Once you get finished with one task, you got to put it to work on another task. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't get slack. Don't get lazy. Always put that faith to work. Always put yourself to work once you accomplish that one thing. That's confirmation for us. 100%. That's confirmation for the Asamoah dynasty. We need to hear that.
Sorry, just something to add to before we move on to the next question. I think one thing motivated me a lot was I'm in a country where it looked impossible 20, 30 years ago, and they made it possible. So I'm like, I can also make it possible for me. So that's one thing that keeps driving me. And hats off to all the UAE leaders. They are amazing.
Yeah.
They are. I don't know how to describe them. The vision for this country is just beyond my thoughts. It's amazing. And if they could do it, I can do it.
With the limited amount of resources, let's add that to it.
If they could do it, I could do it. If they could figure it out, I can figure it out. So that's one way that it just keeps motivating me. I'm like, yo, I gotta keep pushing.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Okay, there's a saying that says, luck or success is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. What would you say are 3 character traits that you possess that got you to where you are in life?
Hard work. Not taking no for an answer. And just believe in yourself.
I love that. Hard work, not taking no for an answer, and believing in yourself. 3 character traits that got you to where you are today. I love that.